All right, so we have a realistic 100 watt solid state PA amplifier with 4 channels, and it has a volume control and also a feedback filter. So it's already plugged in here, and turn it on, the little light turns on. And now this type of a thing needs some accessories in order for you to use it, which I'm not including in the sale here, but I will pull out to show you how it works. So I'm going to use my speaker here, and I've got a 1/4-inch jack, which I will plug in to the speaker outlet on the back. Right back here, there's two speaker outlets that can be plugged into, so you can actually plug 2 speakers in. And then I'm going to plug my own microphone in also. Again, the speaker and the microphone and so forth, and the cables are not included in the sale. It's just the PA amplifier. But I will plug the micro. There's actually 4 slots where I can plug in the microphone. Microphone 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 4th one also acts as a input where you could put a phonograph attached to it, or maybe an MP3 player even. So I'm going to plug, and you can also use, by the way, there's also XLR plugs here if you prefer to use that. But you could plug the microphone into any one of these 4 jacks, and I've tested all 4, and they all 4 work. And so basically you can adjust the volume on this to where you want it to be, and for whichever microphone you're using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can hear that through the speaker. So again, you wouldn't be able to hear this unless the speaker was actually plugged in, which I currently have. And you actually wouldn't want to run this at all until you have a speaker plugged into it, because then you would be running it with no load, which could burn out the amplifier, so you wouldn't want to do that. So make sure you have a speaker plugged in before you actually use it. Don't have it running without the speaker plugged in. And just to demonstrate, if I plugged it into another one, I'll try mic 3. And that channel also works. All right. So then I thought I'd try the phonograph thing, which I have an MP3 player over here that I'll plug into it. And the MP3 player is not included in the sale, but if you have your own, you can plug. Whoa, probably should. I'll turn it off with phono for a minute and plug these little things in back here. There we go. And these are RCA connectors, and then you have to put the phono. See, there's a choice between mic 4 and phono, so I'll put it over to phono. And by the way, this always has to be set for bypass here. If you set this to EQ, I'm not even sure what that does, but it doesn't actually amplify your voice to the microphone anymore if you do that. So always set that for bypass. We'll set this one for phono, and you can control that one over on this side where it says mic 4 or phono. And then if I press play over here, there it goes, coming through the speaker now, and I can adjust the and you can see that if you put too much into it, you get it too loud, it starts clipping, and that's what that little light means. See, that red light means that it's clipping some of the audio out because you have too much audio coming into it there. And then as far as the feedback filter,